But from that day that I saw that execution, there was kind of a fear inside me.
It's a fear factor. It's a way of disseminating fear, and it's just too much. It's just too much. It's too horrific. It's not even human.
The house of the most internationally known Saudi Arabian, Osama bin Laden, is not far from Chop Chop Square. The most wanted man on the planet was born in this regular neighborhood in Jeddah. He is the 17th of the 52 children of Mohammed bin Laden, a wealthy magnate from Yemen. Osama played in this yard and prayed in this mosque. Khalid Batarfi, his childhood friend, vividly remembers a childish fight when he intervened to protect him.
Osama came to me and said, I was trying to solve it peacefully. So this is the kind of boy he was, peaceful, doesn't have an ego problem. He would put himself as an example for others to follow. So yes, in a sense he was an organizer, but he wasn't an assertive organizer. He wouldn't tell you what to do, but he will show you what to do in his own way. He was telling us to prepare that one day we will have to get Jerusalem back. At that time, Afghanistan was not an issue. And he was preparing himself for this. He was training himself and his kids and his friends on shooting, on horse riding and
Soviet invasion of Afghanistan introduced to the Muslims who were looking for proper implementation of jihad at that time. It has provided them with the classical example that doesn't need a lot of theoretical discussion. Here you have an infidel entity which is invading a Muslim country, and these Muslims are asking for their help, and therefore this is the right place to go for jihad.
Bin Laden left everything and went to fight in Afghanistan.
After he went to Afghanistan, went to war, killed and was about to be killed, and his character changed little by little. He's still kind, a little bit shy, but more aggressive, more assertive.
Osama bin Laden came to this place in my house 2 times and had a dinner. And he thinking every time to call for the Islam by tough, to kill. He told me, I would like to go to some country, I would like to make a revolution and kill all that non-Muslim. I told him, no, this is not Islam. I told him.
The first Gulf War brought the US Army to the Holy Land of Islam and the Prophet with the ascent of the royal family. For the extreme Wahhabis like bin Laden, this was an unholy alliance, something unprecedented and infuriating.
And from then on, it was a different guy. He was very frustrated, angry, and bitter, and this affected his attitude towards his countries and towards the whole political scene.
Osama abandoned Saudi Arabia, and since then he has had two goals: to get rid of US forces from the Arabian Peninsula and to overthrow the government of Saudi Arabia. Abdul Rahman al-Sualimi is 57 years old, but he looks much older. His two sons are members of Al-Qaeda. Mohammed is 23 and is wanted by the authorities. 19-year-old Ahmed was killed recently during this fight with the police in Daman, one of the oil towns of Saudi Arabia.
ولا كنا متوقعين غيابهم وشو ذا. كنا نتوقع غيابهم عن حادث مروري لا سمح الله. راح في بعد ما خلص دراسته الجامعية، دراسة الترم الأول الترم الأخير، راح بعد بروح قال بيروح أدي عمره مكة. بعد أسبوع جاني رسالة بالجوال إن ابنك مشى إلى العراق. رسالة واحد مجهول، بطاقة سوا. ورد رسالة ابنك أحمد يسلم عليك ومشى إلى العراق، سيارته موقفة عند جامع إمام الدعوة عند مقبرة النسيب. هذا تعبى مخهم وأفكارهم إن هذا تقرب إلى الجنة. لا، ما هو قدر الناس فكروا هذا إنه يعني